Welcome to Sean's View Entertainment Books Monday Night Raw. My concept, my ideas, and how I would book the show from part A all the way to part B, C, D, E, F, G. We run down the whole show, the whole 3-hour Monday Night Raw from the mind of Sean's View Entertainment. Now we know that Seth Rollins has returned, so Seth Rollins is going to have a very pivotal role in Sean's View Ent Books tonight's Monday Night Raw. Now, this doesn't mean that this is what's going to happen on Raw. This is just as if I were in charge of Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to donate to the show, you can click the link below. Tonight, the featured donation, Rollins is Raw. Some say, well, it should be Raw is Rollins. Well, whichever slice, whichever way of the pie you want to go and take, donate $33 tonight, or right now, if you want, or throughout the day. Click the link below, and there's other options, there's other selections, there's other choices. You can be part of the mid-card, you can be a newcomer, or in the main event. Remember, beat the views. Support Beat the Views here on YouTube.com. When my videos reach 1,500 to 2,500 videos, 1,500 to 2,500 views, a new video will be uploaded. A new video will come your way. So the faster that my video maintains those kind of views, another video will come your way concerning news, rumors, headlines, WWE analysis. The videos will come your way. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, very crucial that you donate to the future of Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. The featured donation right now is Rollins is Raw. But once again, there are other selections and there are other choices that you can donate to for Sean's View Entertainment. Once again, I thank and respect all the viewers and subscribers that watch my videos, click my videos, and donate to the show. Donate to the show by clicking below. And if you can't donate, that's fine. Just please share the link on Twitter and Facebook. At least share the link on Twitter and Facebook. The link is below in the description. So here we go. Booking Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles and Carl Anderson versus the New Day's Kofi Kingston and Big E. So Kofi Kingston and Big E, Xavier Woods at ringside. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line for this one, folks. 8 o'clock to 8:15. This match lasts 15 minutes. And AJ Styles and Carl Anderson come away with the victory. But Carl Anderson actually cheated as he pulled the tights. Now, AJ Styles had a little bit of a problem. AJ Styles had a little bit of an issue. So there was some friction, a little bit of friction starting there because AJ Styles wants to win things fair. He wants to do things the right way. But anyways, AJ Styles and Carl Anderson walk away the new WWE Tag Team Champions. But there is already some dissension in the ranks. So see how I'm starting something there, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to notice the consistency, the continuity of my storylines, okay? And once again, I'm building off of what happened at Extreme Rules. Now, as that's happening, as AJ Styles and Carl Anderson are still in the ring, and AJ Styles is kind of conflicted, the Usos, the Vaudevillains, are also on the stage, and they're watching from the stage what's going on in the ring. And they are signaling that they want to be a part and get a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships. So I'm trying to build up the Tag Team division here. Trying to give some flow to the Tag Team divisions. Try to give some importance to the Tag Team division in WWE. Up next, we have another title match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's about championships. The U.S. title match. Kalisto is enforcing his rematch clause. Kalisto versus Rusev. Before the match starts, Shane McMahon states that this match will now be a last man standing match. Since we didn't get that Extreme Rules, we're getting that tonight. Then Stephanie McMahon announces on the Titantron that Lana will be banned from ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, Rusev gets the victory. Rusev wins. But after the match, Rusev continues the assault on Kalisto until Dean Ambrose rushes to the ring and Rusev heads for higher grounds. Rusev gets out of dodge. So while Dean Ambrose is attending to Kalisto, his back is turned, Rusev comes back into the ring. He looks like he's going to ambush Dean Ambrose, but Ambrose catches Rusev off guard and hits Dirty Deeds on the United States title. So Kalisto was hurt. Ambrose was injured. Rusev was a little bit injured. And Ambrose took full control of the situation. And Ambrose lays out Rusev. It looked like Rusev was going to get one over Ambrose, but that didn't happen. So I think I'm going to build to a Rusev and Dean Ambrose United States title feud, depending on the direction that the WWE goes in. Because I'm trying to flow my direction with what the WWE's doing, but I just kind of make things better. I up the ante. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to donate to Sean's View Entertainment, click the link below. Donate $33 to be a part of Rollins is Raw. There is more to this booking, though, because now we're only at 8:40, ladies and gentlemen. We're only at 8:40. And remember, there's a bunch of different selections and choices to donate to Sean's View Entertainment. Just click that link below to support the show. The Miz versus Kevin Owens is up next from 8:43 to 9:02 p.m. A double countout. Well, you know, sometimes you have to have matches end like that. I know it's not the most popular choice, but sometimes you got to go down that alley. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, from 9:05 to 9:20. Remember, you also have to counter in the fact that the WWE likes to show a lot of replays, promotion, commercial breaks. You got to counter and factor all that into my times. So, exclusive interview. Shane McMahon welcomes back Seth Rollins. Rollins doesn't show up at first, though. What's going on? Then all of a sudden, we get a shot of backstage with Seth Rollins standing over Roman Reigns holding the WWE Championship. Then, Rollins walks out with Roman Reigns' WWE title for an interview. Rollins cuts a solid promo on why he's back, how he will be better than ever, and how he is the real undisputed champion, and Roman Reigns is just a chump. He is a fraud. He's a fake. He's going to expose Roman Reigns. But then out of nowhere, Roman Reigns comes from the crowd and attacks Rollins. A huge brawl erupts. Reigns goes to spear Rollins. But, oh boy, something bad happens here. But, accidentally, he nails Shane McMahon because Rollins gets out of the way just in time. So Shane McMahon takes a spear from Roman Reigns. And then, as Roman Reigns looks down on Shane, very shocked at how he did that and what happened, Rollins takes advantage, turns Reigns around, and hits a pedigree on Roman Reigns. So once again, Seth Rollins gets one over Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw. Up next, the highlight reel. We all saw what happened at last night's Extreme Rules. Dana Brooke assisted Charlotte in the win. So Chris Jericho's highlight reel was focusing around Ric Flair, Charlotte, and why Dana Brooke helped out, Charlotte defeat Natalya. What was behind that? Jericho asked all the hard-hitting questions. That lasted from 9:23 to 9:35, which then would go to Dana Brooke and Charlotte versus Becky Lynch and Natalya. Brooke and Charlotte pick up the victory here. Tag team match, nothing too significant, but up next, 9:48 to around 9:55, Doc Gallows defeats Xavier Woods in one-on-one competition. Then at 9:58 to 10:03, we get a backstage segment with Stephanie McMahon saying that tonight's been a lot about championships. And after what transpired with Shane McMahon, I've decided to do what Shane would have done if he was still here. Tonight, Roman Reigns will defend the WWE title against Seth Rollins. But then all of a sudden, Stephanie McMahon gets a call on her phone from Shane, who has left the building for the night. Gets a call from Shane. Shane McMahon tells Stephanie that while he agrees with tonight's match and that the title should be on the line, Shane tells Stephanie that a special guest referee will be needed because a regular referee will not be able to control Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And Stephanie McMahon agrees. Up next at 10:04 to 10:12, the Shining Stars, Epico and Primo. Just like if you want to be shining and you want to have your name in the brightness and flashing, you donate. You click the link below to donate to Sean's View Entertainment. Remember, Rollins is Raw is the featured segment to donate to Sean's View Entertainment's GoFundMe to support content creators and support the future Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. The Shining Stars end up defeating Jack Swagger and Mark Henry. So a pretty amazing second week for these guys. Baron Corbin defeats Dolph Ziggler from 10:15 to 10:25. But after the match, Baron Corbin is in the ring, right? All of a sudden, Kane's pyro goes off. And then Kane's music hits. Kane doesn't show up though, but Kane sending a message to Baron Corbin that Kane is coming for Baron Corbin. Then from 10:30 to 11 p.m., it's all about the main event. It's all about Roman Reigns. It's all about Seth Rollins. It's all about the WWE title. Or is there more to that, ladies and gentlemen? Remember, there's more to Sean's View Entertainment. There's always more uploads, more updates. And of course, if you want to donate, you can click the link below for more donations to support the show and what I do. Very much appreciated and thankful. Very thankful. Mick Foley is announced as the special referee. Mick Foley will control order. So Mick Foley comes down, then Seth Rollins comes down. And as Mick Foley is paying attention to the entranceway as Roman Reigns is about to come out, right? But before that can even happen, Rollins hits a low blow on Mick Foley. Then he hits a pedigree on Mick Foley. So now Mick Foley is a non-factor. Now there is no official. Now there is no referee. Now there is no order. Out comes Roman Reigns. A huge brawl once again between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Superstars and officials and referees and security are all coming out to separate Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins from this volatile and pivotal situation that we have on our hands. Finally, things settle down a little bit after a commercial break. Then 10:45 to 11 p.m., Stephanie McMahon comes to the stage to announce another special guest troubleshooting referee to control order. But before she can do that, Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, they all come out. The entire Wyatt family comes out, and they take apart Rollins. They take apart Reigns, and they send a stiff, strong, solid, definitive answer. They send a message to the entire WWE that the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan are all back. And they're back with a vengeance. They're back to retaliate. And that is how Monday Night Raw ends, with the Wyatt family standing over Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, almost delivering a message that they're also going to be a part of the WWE title picture by perhaps being inserted into the Money in the Bank ladder match. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I would book this week's Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching. I want your comments and your opinions. And what did you think about my booking? Was it all right? Was it okay? Could it have been better? Could it have been worse? Was it up to par? Would you like to see a Raw booked this way? And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it would be very much appreciated, and I'd be very thankful if you would donate to the Rollins is Raw donation, $33. And remember, your name, your donation, and your comment will get put up on the LED board. That's what makes it so special and interactive. Your name, your donation, and or your comment. And do you want to be a part of a newcomer? Do you want to be a mid-carder or the main event? And remember, beat the views. This is all about beat the views. As fast as my videos get from 1,500 to 2,500 views, another video, another upload will come your way. Thank you for watching, and subscribe today. More to come on Sean's